joining us here in the Shell Garage, and right now it's time to finish up our exclusive interview with Barry Bonds. Remember, recently sat down with FSN's Mike Krukow and Dwayne Kuiper. Here he talks about what he considers to be the best at-bat of his career.
And here's Barry Bonds, who's 0 for 2 with a walk.
There's a little bit of story behind it. Eric's going to kill me, but I'll tell you the story.
If I remember right, he did try to come in a couple of times.
Well, what happened here is Eric and I played ball in Japan. We went to Japan tour, and I told him, hey, I'm hitting 300 off you. It's not like you're killing me here. So let's, I said, you always throw me this change up and everything else. I'm still hitting the ball. I mean, you throw 100 miles an hour. Challenge me. If you get 3 or more runs, it doesn't have anything to do with it. You always talk about, I'm going to get you. Let's just go man up and deal with it. So we got into this situation where the one time I knew what was coming, Mike, okay? And he said, okay, if it's in the bottom of the ninth, 3 more runs are up, I'm coming dead at you. You hit it, you name it.
Well, he's got you 0-2 here.
Yeah.
Well, this 0-2 curveball just misses too.
But that's what ticked me off. So you see me look at him like, hey, dog, I'm looking dead. I'm like, that wasn't the deal, dog. And I'm sitting there like, okay, see, you can see it in my face. You changed the rules here.
Tried to backdoor a little breaking ball, and he just missed.
Then I had to get a little bit more defensive, but.
Well, is this the fastball in?
Yeah, he shakes off the changeup.
Yeah, he's shaking off everything because he sat there and said, this is the deal. But I didn't think he was going to throw it in my rib cage right there. I said, okay, I think we're back at our deal here. You're 3 or more runs up, so I think you're going to challenge me here again. And, it was a great challenge. I didn't think I would do what I was going to do because he was throwing the ball so hard. He could move it in and out. And I was late on a couple of pitches. And you could see how his ball was, it's hard to stay off a ball 98 miles an hour up. Then he threw one at my rib cage. I was just trying to hang in there because of the challenge. It was that he challenged me, man up. And I was like, hey, if he hits me, break a rib, he's going to have to break a rib, but I'm not running.
Well, he just took a long
And you
walk.
can see in his face, you can tell, he's like, I'm not running from this either. I told you, and this is it.
I mean, everybody's up. All the guys are watching. Look, he shakes off again.
He says, nope, I'm coming to get him. And that was a 99 mile an hour when I hit that way, which I didn't even know how far that thing went.
It went out of our camera range, so it like disappeared into the darkness.
And I was hoping that I put a little fear in his mind right there, but Gagne's such a great pitcher, it didn't do anything. It was just like, okay, we'll come back.
So he must have thought that the challenge was still on.
Well, I didn't know because he threw me the curveball, so I was kind of like skeptical.
Center field, hit well. This baby's gonna go out of here at 100 miles per hour. Wow!
That was something that I had to commend him. I was like running the bases at that time, sitting there saying, this was the greatest at bat of my life. I got the best pitcher, relief pitcher in the game at that time, to come at me because I believe, like him, Billy Wagner, there's a couple of guys that I really have a lot of respect for, utmost respect for. And it was a situation that I may not have ever gotten that opportunity against him, because in any situation, you never know. And for him to stand in there and give me that opportunity, if I would have struck out, I'd tip my hat to him, gone back. I got him. It was something that I'll never forget ever in my entire lifetime, and it'd probably be a situation that never ever come up again in my lifetime, but he gave me that opportunity. I actually felt I got to face the best, because he is the best, bar none. Until somebody breaks that record of saves with him, he's the best. I got to face the best. He challenged me, and it was the best at bat I ever had.